Hey, good morning, everybody. To my divas, to my gentlemen, how are you guys doing? This is a wide-eyed diva, and this is a thinking out loud segment that I will add from time to time, doing commentary on this channel. And there's one commentary that I had to do on this video of this gentleman that you see on my screen. Yes, it was an episode on divorce court that I watched that I just had to make a commentary about because watching it, he was being such a mean-spirited person to his girlfriend. But he was basically treating her so badly, and he went on trying to say that he was following alpha male strategies and so forth. But it was just hilarious because when I was watching it, I was saying to myself, this dude been watching way too much alpha male strategies, and he's not going about it the right way. But I'm going to post a clip of the video for you guys to see.
That me and him frequent, we always go there. And we were, there's a guy who works there. I guess he's like, he cleans up and he's a waiter. He came as, you know, is the food and everything okay? And we're like, yeah, we're good. And he keeps walking past. And then Jamal accuses me and says, he says, well, what do y'all have going on? Why does he keep looking at you? And I was like, what do you mean? We don't have nothing going on. I don't even know this person. He works here. And then he's like, well, excuse me, come here, and tells the dude to come to the table and says, what you got going on with my girl? Stop looking at her. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, this is so embarrassing. My sister is here. We're eating out. This is embarrassing.
Mr. Sanders, did you think she had something going on with the server at the restaurant?
I'm going to put it like this. I ain't blind. You know, I can see everything. So, you know what I'm saying? He has the whole other restaurant to clean up. But instead, you right at the table with her. You know what I'm saying? Wiping the table as soon as I come out the bathroom.
I mean, wiping the table is his job.
It is his job. But I feel like...
You're saying the timing of him wiping the table was suspect to you?
It was suspect. And also, every time we come in the restaurant, I see him, you know, giving her the look. Like, look at her. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so if guys look at her, she's an attractive woman. It's going to happen.
Right.
But you're saying that you thought maybe there was something more to it.
Right.
And you don't think this is just in your head a little bit at all?
It might be. You never know.
Oh, it might be.
It might be.
It's definitely in his head. Your Honor, he's done so many things. First of all, he even got a secret paternity test on our child.
What do you mean secret?
Behind my back. I had no idea he even got it. What originally happened was, first, I was working with a coworker, and this coworker called my phone, and he picked up my phone. He says that the dude said that me and him have been having sex, and that was not true. And I'm like, what? And
did your coworker really say that?
My coworker actually did say that.
Why would your coworker say that about you?
My coworker liked me, but I told him that I was dating Jamal, and I didn't want to be with him. So I guess when he heard a man on the phone, he took the opportunity to sabotage me, but I never had sex with him. The thing is, because I was pregnant at the time, he went and took that as, okay, maybe this is not our child, and kept accusing me, saying, that's not even my son. And then after the baby came, he got a secret paternity test behind my back.
Excuse me.
Was it your child?
Yes, it was my child.
Why'd you get a secret paternity test?
Because I felt like this might be his kid. See, now, let me tell you the story how it went on my...
You believed the coworker?
Yes,
right.
I believe the coworker at the moment. Now, okay.
But you don't believe him now?
I don't believe him now.
You think he lied to you?
I think he lied.
You know he lied to you now. Correct?
Yes, he lied. I feel like this, Your Honor. Now, with that whole story, okay, I was dropping her food off at her job. Now, he was staring me down the whole time.
And somebody else now staring you down.
Yes. So I'm looking back at him like, why he's looking at me like this. She says, I don't know. So 2 days later, she get a phone call while she's in the restroom. Some told me to answer the phone, so I answered the phone. When I answered it, I said, hello? He hung up. So I text back, why you hang up? He said, because my B didn't pick up the phone. I said, your B, so I guess she's mine as well. We're sharing tonight. He said, I've been cheeks, you just playing Captain Sable. Now, so if somebody tell you that, you know what I'm saying, what are you going to think?
when you read a message like that, there's no part of you that thinks that he's just trying to antagonize you, because that's what it sounds like to me.
Right.
So you find out that's not true, but these incidents keep happening.
Yes, there's a lot more, and he's also verbally abusive towards me. I'm over him. I'm very much over him. What happened was, he took me to go get my hair done, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I got my hair done, looking cute. You know, you want to look cute for your man, right? So I got my hair done, and then when I go back out to the car, he says, oh, you look ugly. I'm like, what? I look ugly? Like, I know I'm not ugly. So he said I look ugly, and I'm like, where is this coming from? Like, all of a sudden you start trying to put me down, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Listen, Your Honor, the reason I did that was because, I did my research on this thing called alpha male strategies. I even brought it to you today.
So you calling her ugly was a part of your technique?
Yes.
And you still in this relationship?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's apologized, but I realized it's not worth it, and I kind of try to stay because I wanted my son to have, father figure around, but I realized we can co-parent. I don't have to be there.
Not when he's calling his mama ugly.
Right, exactly.
I mean...
Sir, let me see your... Oh, okay, you have a name to the list.
Right.
Alpha tactic list.
Right. Number 1, it says, don't beg for sex. Alpha males, we don't beg for sex. You know what I'm saying? I'm an alpha. I'm sorry. 2, we don't tolerate disrespect. Like, it's been several occasions where, she would blatantly start talking to me any kind of way.
So you have on this list, talk down to her at all times.
Yes.
Which is ridiculous.
Make sure they give you money. Don't give compliments. Yes. Don't give validation.
Right.
Don't be a beta. So if you go by this list, you obviously don't want to be a boyfriend either.
Exactly. I can
tell you right now, number 10 should be, how long after I start this list does my girlfriend leave? He stand in front of me, 6 foot tall, but you're really this big on the inside. If you think this is the way you're supposed to treat a woman.
Right. See, that's not the exact way I thought.
You came up with the list. I'm going by the list.
It was what I researched.
You came into the right courtroom today. Because I was about to say, you might need to go and judge Mathis, but he wouldn't like you either.
I didn't even know he had this list. I didn't know he was following these strategies, because I'm like, why is he being so rude? Where's all this coming from? And to me, honestly,
party. She has, on the one-piece bathing suit. It comes with a topper, the skirt. So she see her friend in her thong bathing suit, dancing or whatever. Okay, she go get a plate of food. She come back with the plate of food. Pretends, I see her hand goes like this. She do her hand like this. She flipped the plate onto her skirt. You know what I'm saying? To get the food. Oh, she say, oh, now I gotta take it off. So now, you at the pool with everything out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of uncomfortable because I feel like if you're my lady, it's not for the whole...
It's not about you.
It's not the whole party.
It's not about you. She at the pool. She got in a bathing suit. It's not about you right now.
Right.
And I'm saying this in the context of everything I've heard today. So you think she intentionally spilled her plate of food on herself so she could take off her skirt?
Yes.
I definitely did not. I think he's just overreacting. He does too much. He even threatened me to give him money or he would leave me and my child and not be in my child's life. And I feel like, how can you do that as a father? I mean, really? So now I'm supposed to give you, he said, $500 or he will never speak to me or be in my child's life again.
So that's what it's worth? That's what it's worth, Mr. Sanders? $500 to you? Was that $500 a month?
No, it was just a one-time $500 fee.
So that's what it's worth to you?
It's not.
You asked her for $500 and you would never speak to her or the baby again?
I just did that because, she came up on the list.
Because it's on the list. You going by the list?
Right.
The biggest bunch of nonsense I ever heard in my life.
Right.
Now get yourself together. You're a father now to a 13-month-old son.
Like when I just moved into my apartment, I invited him over. I said, you can come over and stay for a little while, for like a week, so you can spend time with your son. So what happened was he left to go do Uber or whatever. I call him. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I call him and I'm just like, hey, are you okay? Because I'm about to go to bed. And then he comes home with a baseball bat, like creeping around in the dark. I'm thinking somebody broke into my house. And I'm like, what are you doing? He said that he assumed that because after I called him, his friend, close friend, called him saying, hey, bro, what you doing? So now he assumed that me and the dude was having sex at my place.
Because of 2 phone calls?
Because of 2 phone calls.
Mr. Sanders? Mr. Sanders?
You gotta understand, I've been heartbroken before, you know. So
we all have.
Right, but the past relationship.
Say la vie. That's life.
Right.
So what does that mean? You've been heartbroken before. So you show up with a baseball bat
Right.
at your girlfriend's house because you think you're gonna catch her with somebody simply based on a phone call with your friend?
Home run. I was about to send him up out of there, you know. But I was, due to my past situation, which was before her, you know, it scarred me coming into the relationship.
So why are you punishing her? So you're not ready to be in a relationship until you deal with your own past.
He's not ready.
Because you're going to ruin some young lady's life and self-esteem with these games you say you're playing. Because it is a game.
I'm really over it with him. I just want everything to be on the table. There was one time that he took his whole entire check because he posted a picture of himself in front of somebody else's car. It's a luxury car. So he went and posted on Instagram and said, you know, some type of caption, everybody in the comments saying, oh, hey, big, let me ride in that. Oh, that's not yours. And he was like, that's mine, you know, that's mine. And it's not his car. So what he did was go and actually spend his whole entire check, $1,600, and had a luxury rental car and try to show off. And then he had the audacity to ask me for gas money that week because he had used all his money.
This does not surprise me. You perpetrating and posing for your friends because you're always looking for a way to stroke your ego and make yourself feel better about you.
Right.
I'm going to tell you something, Miss Love. Here's how you know a relationship is a good relationship for you. It makes you feel better about yourself, not worse.
Right.
It makes you feel more secure, supported, connected, and you have the perfect last name. It makes you feel more loved. So if you are not getting those things, and if the relationship is bringing you more pain than joy, it's a relationship you can't be in. And you don't do it, you don't stay in a relationship because you have a child. You make this decision despite the fact that you have a child. Because when you bring a child into the world, you are their hero.
Right.
They emulate what you do. Now you are raising a son. You want your son to see you treating women the way you've treated her?
No, Your Honor.
$500. You say that was the price for you to walk in or out of his life. That's something that you have to rectify in your own moral compass, sir. That's something you have to deal with internally. But as for you, don't ever stay in a relationship where you are being mentally and emotionally abused for the sake of your child, because all you're going to do is normalize that in front of your child, and they're going to think this is okay, this is acceptable. The way my mother is being treated is right, and it is not. So sometimes you have to make the tough decision to go at it on your own, and none of us ever do it alone. You get support from other people, even if it's not his father. You have to go and figure out for yourself and unmask all these layers that have caused you to get to the point where you are today, where you have to go spend your entire check to get a car just to get some likes on Instagram. Or you have to go online and research and make a list on how to treat a woman because you think that you're going to be a bad boy and all you did was push her away. So you go do that soul searching, because when you become a better person, that's when you become a better father. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you. When it comes to Judge Faye's verdict, I feel like she's right. I feel like I shouldn't be in a relationship that's lacking love.
I should have, did the right thing by her. Don't leave me.
I'm sorry, it's already over. It's already over.
Can we start over?
I'm sorry, I can't.
What you mean you can't?
I have to love myself more, and I can't.
People believe in second chances. You should too. Why not?
Baby, you already had 10 chances. These aren't gonna work. I'm sorry. You can always come see your son. I'm never closing that door, but with me, it's closed.
So you guys seen the video? Like, when I saw this video, I was like, oh my God, this guy has it all messed up. He really did. He's talking about this alpha male tactic list that he had posted up, that we posted up here for you guys to see. My thing is, okay, you're a married man for one. So alpha male strategies, he's not a married man. So he has that abundant mindset to have a whole bunch of girlfriends or whatever and date as many girls as he want to. In your case, bro, you are a married man with a young son. So that does not apply to you. And for two, you're so jealous and so insecure. If you were on your purpose as a man, if you were on your purpose as a man, you wouldn't feel any kind of way about the situation. So I feel like, he kind of gathered bits and pieces of this list of alpha male strategies and try to kind of try to make it fit his world, so to speak. I mean, you have a beautiful black woman. Men are gonna talk to her all the time and get at her, and do stupid things to get to her. You know what I'm saying? And if you were a man that was on your purpose as a man, you wouldn't have to have any issues or worry about anything of that nature. And asking your woman for money, for one, wrong. Alpha males don't do that. So on their purpose where they have their own money. They're not going to ask their girlfriends or their wives for money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying, like, this dude got the whole game messed up. Like, for real, for real. And it's sad because he's probably not the only male who thinks like this and treat their wives or girlfriends like this. So you guys, tell me how you like this video. Comment below on your commentary about this video and what you think about this guy using these alpha male tactics to treat his wife the way that he did. And once again, this is Wide Eye Diva, and I catch you ladies and gents in another video.